What up, YouTube? So I'm back. Was going to do a video, but I had a call, so um, I just decided to try to do a video, a little live broadcast video, where I will be trying to work with doing Aiden's hair. So this is a Diane by from Kazasagi Mannequin Head Aiden, which I did a review for. I'm pretty sure y'all seen him in several videos. I believe I did one. What was that? Yesterday I did a little video where I told y'all about how I tried to dye his hair. It don't look too different. I mean, like the front, like the top of his hair is a little bit lighter, but as y'all can see, it's two different colors. Y'all got the light on top, and then the darker color at the bottom. But yeah, this is Aiden. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do his hair. So off camera yesterday, I did like a twisty ponytail hairstyle on Susie King. I don't know. I was just thinking about, for some reason, I was thinking about hairstyles, and I was picturing Left Eye in my head. And you know how in certain hairstyles, Left Eye is always wearing like them multiple ponytails and stuff. So I was gonna try to do like it's this hairstyle Left Eye had that Cardi B also wore at Coachella that I wanted to do with the swoop bang and then like the three ponytails and then the rest of the hair just hanging down. But I don't know why I ain't do it. I just put a whole bunch of ponytails on her head, did twisties, put rub bands at the end of the twisties, and it is what it is. So here go Aiden. Once again, Aiden is a male mannequin head. I'm pretty sure you could find him on Amazon. He is one of the male Kazasagi heads from Diane by From Company. I believe you can find him at DianeBeautySupply.com or something like that. You might be able to find. I don't know about eBay, but like he on certain websites and then he ain't on. Like he's one of those mannequins that's hard to find. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what style I want to do with his hair. No, I do not have a tripod. My tripod is at home somewhere, and I'm not at home. So I just place them in between my legs, and I do what I do. But this is one of the mannequins that I had plans to get, and thanks to some subscribers who decided they wanted to cash at me, they helped me get early birthday presents, and this is one of them. So as promised, I tried to do a little unboxing review, showing y'all what the mannequin looked like fresh out the box, because I already mentioned how I try to do a lot of mannequins that you don't see on YouTube because yes, people do be doing cosmetology mannequin head reviews on YouTube, and I try to do the mannequins that you don't see on YouTube. You might catch on the beauty supply website, but and they don't have too much information on them. They just got the mannequin, the name of the mannequin, and what you can do. But I'm the type of person who like to know what type of hair the mannequin have, what you can do, what you can't do. If using heating products, what degrees you can and can't use. Can you dye the hair? Can you bleach your hair? Shit like that. And as for Aiden, he sheds some, like he don't shed a lot. He sheds somewhat. And when I put the dye in his hair, like I ain't really see much. I put the dye in, I wash it out, and you know it is what it is. It was like I ain't really see nothing. Um, I don't know what I want to do with his hair. I really don't. Because to be honest, God, Jesus. Um, so I won't say that. Like I don't know. I can't say too much that styling Aiden's hair is hard. It's like to me, if you really take your time and you know what you're doing, I'm pretty sure you could get some cute styles out of Aiden. I just didn't expect um these long ass sideburn. Like I don't know. Like this shit look like fucking the rail being broke. I just didn't expect these long ass damn sideburns. I would say what I think he like his hair look like, but I don't want people to take it as me being racist. So I try. So even though I do get a little crazy on YouTube, I try to watch what I say because I do not want none of my videos getting banned and getting kicked off or them trying to shut my channel down. Even though I don't have a lot of subscribers, they still try to find a way to cut you off of YouTube if they think that you're doing something real out of pocket. And yes, I have been acting wild. They already be trying to get me. Look at this. Look, it on there damn look right. I'm about to. So in the title it says I'm doing Aiden's hair, but I'm about to take the rub ends out of Susie Ken hair and restyle her because I don't know what the hell to do with Aiden. Like I don't have like they didn't have no perm rods or nothing like that in Family Dollar. All they had was like hair clips, hairpins, pretty much shit you would use to style your own hair. Not too much shit that you could use to. Well, you could use it in a way, but it's not really doing much when it comes to styling the mannequin head's hair. Well, the styles I want to do with the mannequins I have, I could have got away with getting some of the shit styling Susie Ken hair, but when it comes to Aiden, it wouldn't be doing much. Yeah, you can't really do much with Aiden hair unless you cut it and do like a barber. I don't know. This is just crazy. And I wasn't expecting, like, when I first bought him, I didn't see no side profile pictures or nothing like that. So I didn't know that. This shit's crazy. I'll try to do Aiden's hair once I get some perm rods or something like that. I'm about to go get Susie Ken. So this is Susie Ken. I know. Oh shit. All right. So what happened was I didn't know what I was going to do with Aiden's hair. Like the only thing I could probably do with Aiden's hair is if I had perm rod or a curling iron or something, because I don't know, it just don't look right with his long ass sideburns. So here is something a little bit more better. This is Susie Ken. Now this is the Mariana Miss Susie Ken mannequin head, and as y'all can see, her rubber bands popped. So as y'all can see, where I was going, I did a whole bunch of ponytails on her head, then looking a little crazy. Imagine somebody making their daughter go to school with a hairstyle like this. And I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, rubber bands have popped. Jesus. Rubber bands have popped.
gave you an actor that you've given to your children. You have a tradition in the whole family. Why don't you explain that to everyone?
This is Leslie's turn. She talks about how she feels about our presidential names. I know how I feel. I feel like, George Washington, first leader of America. I'm going to be the first to do something great. This was my platform. This is, a show I put together for our family, and I'm very proud of it.
So right now, I took the rubber bands off the ends of her ponytails, and this one right here is the only one where the top rubber band popped. Um,
And we should say Washington has a brother named Washington Jr.
so I'm just taking the rubber bands out of Susie Ken's hair. I did not dye Susie Ken's hair because like might have mentioned, I was just picking up stuff at Family Dollar, and I picked up so much shit, and then still wanted to get snacks. That as I was picking up, I was like, "Oh shit, I don't want to get to the counter." And they talk about I don't have enough money to get everything, so I started pinning shit back, only to realize that this shit I did get was only $10 and some change, and I still had money left. So I was salty. And then, like I said, Aiden's hair is super thick. The long sideburns killed me. And Aiden's hair is going to be a lot more difficult to style and dye. I should dye Susie Ken's hair. That's who hair I should dye. I should dye Susie Ken's because I'm pretty sure Susie Ken would have been a little bit more easier. So yeah, I'm just taking the rubber bands. I know that y'all can't see her. This is her hair now. What the hell?
Welcome back to TMZ Live. LeBron James is outraged over something he saw in sports, not professional sports though. Something in youth sports. A coach, a youth football coach, who smacked one of the kids on the team. Watch this video. Oh, yeah. Oh. And even though the kid has a helmet on, that. Oh, no, Charles. And the kid feels it vicious. I would characterize a kid smacked one of the kids on the team. Watch this. Whoa.
So here goes Susie Ken. So now I'm over here trying to figure out what style I want to do on Susie Ken hair.
And even though the kid has a helmet on, oh, no, Charles. And the kid feels it vicious. I would characterize that as vicious. Absolutely. And by the way, when you have a helmet on and someone hits you in the helmet like that, you definitely feel it, especially if you're a kid. So LeBron saw this video and basically said, I would kick that guy's ass if he were there and watching this. He said, no way, couldn't be my kid. Hell, if I was there and it's not even my kid.
Yo, mommy, I'm sitting over here looking at this shit on TMZ.
LeBron was saying what a lot of parents felt when they saw that video. How old's the kid again? 9 years old? Maybe 9-year-old
kids, guys. And I think people feel that way because you have a guy here who is so much bigger and stronger than this kid, and he's bullying him, he's picking on him. And I think I want to get mad because violence isn't the answer, but I can't get mad at LeBron for saying he wanted to beat this guy up because I'd like to watch LeBron do it, to be completely honest with you. I do have a little bit of information here, Harvey. I just spoke with the American Youth Football League, which
So
is
now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with Susie Ken's hair.
they have said that
My breathing is not the best.
definitely banned. So this guy will never be around kids again in a coaching capacity, at least not in this football league. And I think that was the right move.
Wait, I tell you, this was in Florida, in Kissimmee, Florida. I got to tell you, I think, and I have no idea whether they're going to do this or not. To me, this kind of crosses the legal line because it's assault. I mean, it's not part of the game. And at a point, if has nothing to do with the game, that somebody does something like that to a 9-year-old kid, I mean, it's child abuse.
I'm not ready to say it yet because I'm working on this, but I do believe you're onto something there, and I do have some indication that law enforcement may be involved in this situation.
Oh, I would imagine the parent, if the parent wasn't at the game, once they heard about it and saw it, you would imagine that's the first thing that they would want done. By the way, the coach, for what it's worth, did offer an apology. Here's what he had to say.
I'm apologize for my actions about what took place. But at the end of the day, I'm a man, and I'm not going to make no excuses for what I did. I was wrong. I should have just hit him in public. I should have waited till we got back from doing what he did. At the end of the day, I apologize to him, the kids, the city, down here, and my family back at home. I do apologize. There's no excuse for my actions, I hope, he forgive me, and his parents have forgiven me. So nobody else should be bashing me. Thank you.
Hang on a second. He said I should have disciplined him. It doesn't seem like he had an issue with the type of discipline. He just had an issue with the fact he didn't.
I don't think he realizes the issue was hitting the kid. It wasn't hitting the kid in front of people. It doesn't matter where you hit him. You do not hit a child who's 9 years old when you're the coach. This guy doesn't get it.
I want to believe he didn't mean that because Charles, I heard it too. My jaw dropped. Yeah. I just want to believe he didn't mean that. I hope so. I hope he just misspoke. But wow.
Hi, I'm George Tosin. I'm calling in from Waldorf, Maryland. I personally understand the outrage behind this. When you're a football coach, you serve as a role model to your players. And when you do something like that, you're teaching them how to channel their aggression. You're teaching them how to handle situations where they might be upset. And I personally feel like he needs to be banned from the Youth Football Association.
So right now, I am trying to
Definitely, but they don't put the word permanent there. Right. We're gonna move on. Yes. Moving on.
learn how to cornrow.
Tiana Taylor feel better about herself. You know that she's recently said she was retiring from singing because of the music industry underappreciating her. So her friends all rallied around her for her 30th birthday party in Miami, and a lot of them rallied around her, which for some people is an issue. They had a big party in Miami on a rooftop. Lots of celebs there. Some dancing, Diddy, pouring shots. A good time, right? Happy birthday. And you get it. Especially as she's been feeling down, you get the people want to rally around her. The issue, of course, is that there were a lot of people there, as you can see in the video. Very few people. I don't even know if in this shot you see anyone with a mask. And social distancing is not really appropriate. Now, they were outdoors. They were on a rooftop. And we don't know what, if any, testing went on before the party. But the imagery certainly struck some people like, this is risky. It just seems it's risky in the context of what we're all going through right now. And we're seeing this. We're not trying to pick on this because this is not a unique situation, especially at all. And God, we are going to again. Just the idea that yesterday more people died in the United States than died in 9/11, than died in Pearl Harbor. I mean, it is unbelievable what we're going through. And they're now saying that as bad as it is now, in about 6 weeks, we're going to look back and say, God, if we were only at 3,000, it's that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people at this party, you guys, like you mentioned, but a lot of celebrities. Little Wayne was there, Diddy was there, Trina was there, And she got a very, very similar party in June when she had an album release party where also it was celebrity filled with Odell Beckham Jr., Kyle Kuzma. So even though there is a pandemic, a lot of people aren't really too scared to go out and have these big parties, even though it was outdoors.
Yeah, I mean, outdoors is better than indoors, but you can still spread it outdoors, especially without a mask. And we're just in such terrible times right now. Gotta help everybody safe. Yeah, hope everyone's safe there, and glad that Tiana had a night to celebrate her birthday. Just hope everyone comes out of it safely.
Hi, Alex from Arizona. Listen, I love Tiana, but if there was no texting done beforehand and she just had her party because she was celebrating her 30th in retirement, then I just think that's a really irresponsible, especially because she
Shut
was
your fat ass up, bitch. You just mad because you wasn't there.
whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna have my party.
And to that point, this is coming on the heels of scientists and doctors like Fauci desperately pleading with people, don't celebrate Christmas this year with people outside.
Mm-hmm.
Your enclosed unit. And, that's the message they're trying to send. And when you see this stuff, okay, we're going to take a break.
Anyway, don't mind me. I'm watching TMZ and they over here talk about Tiana Taylor birthday party.
She shared it with everyone. What she had to say
But
her feelings about her beauty. She says, I know I'm beautiful, I'm just not feeling it right now.
what the fuck?
People will connect with what Lizzo's saying.
These goddamn rub bands keep damn breaking and shit.
Life insurance. Half of their whole life.
Fuck.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. And Lizzo has never ever lacked for confidence. She very boldly discusses how confident she is in her body and herself. But she had a weak moment on Wednesday, and I gotta say, good on her that she actually shared this with her fans, because I think a lot of celebrities make it look like the life is always perfect. But she shared this very honest moment about how she was feeling.
I just started having all of these really negative thoughts about myself, like, what's wrong with me? Maybe everything, all the mean things people say about me are true. And, why am I so disgusting? And hating my body, I think these are normal. They happen to everybody. And I just have to know that tomorrow, how I feel in here is going to change. And I can only hope that it changes for the better. But I know I'm beautiful. I just don't feel it. But I know I'm going to get through it.
You just want to reach out and just give Lizzo a hug through the camera. I think seeing honesty like this from her, she's always so transparent.
Oh shit.
Amazing, like happy, sad about her accomplishments, but she's super body positive. And 3 days ago, she literally was just posting about how she's so proud of how far the body positivity movement has come. So for her now, a day ago, to share this moment with her fans, I think it really shows people that, like, she's Lizzo, but she's human, and she has those moments like all of us have where we're really questioning what's going on, and then we also know that, it's important to stay
Alright.
positive because things do change, and you have to kind of work with yourself to be nice to yourself sometimes when you're in those moments and just kind of take it all in.
Hi, I'm Sammy from Chicago, Illinois. To me, Lizzo's video meant a lot. She inspired so many, including myself, to be body positive and love yourself. But some days I do question that and start doubting myself. So for Lizzo to be real like that and show that even she's not 100% all the time is super important because it adds some normalcy to that.
So here go one little ponytail.
I mean, she helps a lot of people by being as honest as she is. Absolutely. Okie doke. It's that time of the week, folks. Yes, your favorite time of the week. Tim is here with his rejects. What do you got, Tim?
All right, so this is actually a scary video out of North Dakota here. A dog found its way stuck on a piece of ice. It got out of the house, and it was stuck on the ice. A passerby saw the dog stranded and called for help.
Oh.
And luckily, help came and was able to get to the ice and secure the dog. Through the water, the cold water, but nonetheless, everything turned out pretty okay.
Wow. Oh, great. All right. I thought the ice broke underneath him, but that's good. No. That's great. Okay. I was scared, but I like it now. Next.
Okay, so speaking of dogs, we know dogs are athletes, and so we've seen dogs surfing, skateboarding, but this is actually pretty cool. A dog wakeboarding with its owner. It's just on the front of the board there, kind of cruising along the water. It seems like it's having fun, just kind of, cruising along.
Pretty amazing balance. Yeah, it's trying to drink up all the water. That's a great balance.
So the dog would always jump on its owner's board, and then so he figured why not take it out for a run, and looks pretty good.
Did he ever wipe out?
No, no wipe out, no wipe out.
Well, you gotta see the dog what happens. That's part of the thing.
Yeah, no. Well, if you want to see wipeouts, so when you're a mountain bike rider and you try to do a trick, sometimes it doesn't go your way.
Yes,
So
he
this
knows.
guy tried to jump over the road, and he doesn't quite make it. He just barely misses making it, and he hits the side right there.
Why would you do that,
Yeah.
Tim? Why would you show that to me? This is bringing back bad memories, Tim.
Sorry.
Oh, God, Tim, I didn't need to see that today, let me tell you. Well, yeah, thanks a lot, Tim. You got any more bike accident videos that I can look at? Your nice back car?
My bad.
Okay, Tim, thank you very much.
All right, see you.
All right. Charles, they're doing this just to make me
So my cornrows suck. I'm telling you, they fucking suck. And I've just been practicing and trying and trying and practicing and trying and trying.
mask confrontation. This one was
Um,
and the cop is the one who's not wearing the mask. We'll see how this traffic
I
stop.
guess I guess it depends on the type of hair, the hair texture the mannequin have, because with kinky hair mannequins, I had a few. Dwayne and
Gets into confrontation.
I had Dwayne.
That was not the case
And
when
then there was another one I had from eBay. I don't think I did a review for it. The
with the
Afro
person he stopped had a problem with the officer.
textured hair mannequin, female mannequin I had.
I do have a question. Why are you not wearing your mask when you're yelling? That's not safe for
Hey, because I'm not within 6 feet of you, and you know what? If you want to do that way, I'll just wear your neck, and is that the way you want to do
no.
it?
I'm just asking.
Okay, well,
I'm just asking
I
for
don't
your
need to wear a mask when I'm outside.
even if you're close. I'm just asking.
Okay, you know what? You can give me your stuff back. You're gonna get a ticket then.
Why is he gonna get a
Just
ticket?
give me your stuff back. You were gonna get a warning. I was being polite.
No,
You're not being polite.
I'm being polite.
Oh, actually, you're not.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you once more, and then I'm gonna take it from you.
So here's the thing. This cop is so out of line and so wrong. He is sticking his, let me just say, he is sticking his head in a car window in the middle of a horrible pandemic without a mask. She said screaming, but at the very least talking loud, aerosolizing into the car. And
So here go a hairstyle.
and the fact that she politely
Ugly
said, "Wearing
cornrows.
a mask," I would say the same thing to this cop. I don't want to get COVID. And this was the fact that this was a revenge ticket.
The Winnipeg police have responded to this now. They're aware of the video. They said that their police officers are required to wear a mask when they're interacting with people out in the public and he's being dealt with. I get what you guys are saying, but also, why was she testing her luck? She was going to get off with a pass.
Hi, how are you? This is Kathy Brady from the Hamptons. Hey guys, in reference to the Canadian cop, I think the lady was being nice and polite when she asked about him not having a mask. She gave his answer, and that was okay. But the thing is, giving her a ticket right afterwards, I think was kind of like a retaliation. I don't think it was right.
It was not right. What else you guys looking for?
Hey, this is Aiden from Houston, Texas. I feel like the celebrities have justified reason to, not trust the government and be hesitant in regards to taking a vaccine. This country has a history of showing more favor and ambition more so than the wellness of the people in regards to implementing vaccines. I think the Tuskegee experiment is a perfect example of this. The fact that Dr. Fauci tried to use a black woman to ease the concerns is a perfect example of this. So I feel like a healthy dose of distrust is valid in this case.
I think that's everything you said is
I
absolutely
just
true.
felt like I ain't want to leave the ponytail, just a ponytail. I wanted to put it,
Get us protected for the present and future. You're right. Yep. What do you think about that? All right.
rubbing
Christmas classic. Christmas story.
at the end of at the end of the ponytail under the cornrow braid.
Every year. The house from that movie is falling on hard times this year. We will tell you how they're trying to bounce back.
Put a rub in at the end of the cornrow braid,
The triple T boss.
and then individually braid the rest of hair and put a rub in at the end of that as well.
Kelvin. No, this is a very much. I learned something new.
I hate rub ins like this because these shits easily fucking pop. I don't know if it's the room temperature or what the case may be, but these fucking rub ins easily fucking pop.
And they go every year.
The problem this year is they're dealing obviously
And
with
I remember when my mom, like when I used to have braids,
50,000 less people this year than they did last year. And on top of that, at this point, no one has made a reservation to stay
I
in.
think it was my braids or my dreads. It was one of them.
That's sad. Wish them the best.
But my mom used to put rub ins in my hair.
Merchandise there.
And then by the time I get to school,
Good afternoon. I'm Fox 29 meteorologist Kathy Moore. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s.
yeah, I think it was my braids. By the time I get to school, I'm wondering why little rub ins is falling out my hair. And then I had this teacher aide. She stayed trying to take the damn rub ins out my hair.
Hey, Wilson, it's had a nice year for this beeswax.
I had a lot of fucking. I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot of fucking hairs in high school. I had people that said they was always questioning why I grew out my hair. Then they thought that I wanted to be like this one boy named Randy who I went to school with. Other students would see me in the hallway with my afro. And sometimes with my hair braid, they're like, "Oh, you only grew your hair out trying to be like Randy." I'm like, "Y'all some fucking dick ears." At the end of the day, I don't know. I wanted to be like him. I grew my hair out because the fuck I wanted to grow my hair out. Yeah, it was a lot of fucking ignorant ass, homophobic ass, raggedy ass motherfuckers in that school. They ain't like when I grew my hair out. They ain't like the one time I got my eyebrows done and people was noticing. I'm like, why the fuck every goddamn time I walk in this hallway, y'all always in my face about something? Can I just walk in the fucking hallway and be peaceful? I hated that fucking school. I hated the school. I fucking hated Delta fucking school on fucking Barberry Road, and I still to this motherfucking day don't like that school. I don't give a damn who in it or not. That fucking school is hell. The only time I
You feel very safe in your own backyard.
well at times I liked the music room. The art room wasn't so bad. Yeah, I think art was okay.
When we cut the plastic bag open, I could see an arm.
Art was okay.
It was in the freezer.
The music room at times, depending on who the music teacher was okay.
Was there a love triangle?
Um,
Someone that night, at least we're worried that perhaps
the computer room was okay. Business business class at times was okay.
what chance in a million I want to
We had two different business classes. We had business class where we had to do like paperwork and stuff like that. And sometimes then they changed it to like we used to always be on the computer doing stuff.
With a quaint down-home feel and Wild West flair, Prescott Valley, Arizona is a hillside paradise.
Prescott is a mountainous area. It has four seasons like the Midwest.
I think business class, like, I don't know.
Weather is so good at least 9 months out of the year. It's like a staycation.
Empty nesters Jack Cord and his wife Elaine moved here to retire and delight.
I ain't really care for gym. I really did. I don't even know why I'm talking about high school, but anyway, it is what it is. I ain't really care for gym. Gym, ugh.
In July of 1994, the outgoing couple meets a newcomer to the
I
market.
had some gym teachers I was cool with, and I had some gym teachers I ain't really care for. I had motherfuckers that thought they was going to try to get me to do what the fuck I ain't want to do. And at the end of the day, when I go to gym, I'm going to sit my ass the fuck down. I might do laps. I might not. Especially when y'all got me in the classroom where I don't fuck with nobody in the classroom. I'm just staying to myself. And they stayed switching my classroom up.
Jack and Elaine load up their supply of paint and thank their new pal.
As we got
Don't
my husband
don't y'all hate when you be in school, right? And like,
California. Why do they still have that new gift truck?
so you in school, right? And it's the summertime. Sometimes you might go to some schools, sometimes you might not. So after a year, you go like after summer, you go back to school, and they switching up classrooms and switching up the teachers and shit like that. I used to fucking hate when after summer school you go back to fuck to school, right? And the first few days you don't do shit. You just be in the goddamn classroom. You don't go to gym, you don't go to computers, you don't go to music, you don't go no motherfucking where. I'm like, why the fuck do we gotta stay in the classroom all day long? Can we move around, do something? I'm sick and tired of just sitting in the same goddamn spot all day long. And the only time I move is to either go to the school store. You might be able to go outside for recess, or to go to fuck home. And that shit was bougie and corny. But yeah, I fucking hated Delta. Out of all schools, I hated Delta. I hated Walnut too. No, yeah, I hated Walnut too because at Walnut, I didn't like the fact that motherfucker, like when you go to the cafeteria, they try to play that 7 Up game. So this is the reason why my ass was always showing off in the cafeteria. So it didn't matter if you brought lunch because I remember I had little lunch boxes and shit like that. So I felt like if my mom put lunch in my lunchbox and I go to the cafeteria, I'ma eat. I'm not about to sit here and play 7 Up and then somebody put your thumb down. That means you could get up. Then like the food was nasty any motherfucking way. So this is what I used to do. So I go to the cafeteria. Everybody sitting at the table that their class is assigned to. You gotta put your head down on that dirty ass fucking table. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody wipe off all the way. Some of the fucking students are sick, and everybody all sitting all close to each other. And they talk about something. You gotta put your head down and put your thumb up, and whoever press your thumb down, that meant you could get up and go to get your food. So I'm like, well, my mom already got my lunchbox filled with shit, so I'm not putting my head down. I'm gonna just start eating. So now they talk about some, oh, well, guess what? Your class ain't gonna be able to get up and get their food if you don't put your head down. So now the students looking at me like, oh, Damien, put your head down. I'm like, fuck no. I'm not putting my head down this dirty ass fucking table. So I stayed fighting with the cafeteria people. They try to make me send somebody class wrong. I remember one time I was crying because I don't know what I remember the time, but I don't remember it fully. I don't know what if I went to principal office or I don't know where I went. Or maybe I came into school. I think maybe I came into school late. I don't even remember what fucking happened. But all I know is I got to school. I mean, no, I went back to the classroom or whatever, however the case may be, and there wasn't nobody in there. I was in the classroom by myself. So, me being lonely and being in this classroom by myself with nothing the fuck to do, and me being young at the damn time, I started crying. I think I was in Miss DeSantis' class, and this was in Walnut when I lived in Darby. But yeah, I didn't want to be somewhere by my damn self, so I started crying. And then when they came back to the class, the teacher gave me a hug or whatever, was asking me, "Am I okay?" And I said, "No, I'm in the classroom by my damn self." I was damn scared.
At 7:30 in the morning, I checked Denise's room. She wasn't there.
But yeah, Walnut, didn't really care for that fucking school. Then that as one side and already got expelled, and I'm going back to the school to hang out at the little playground outside.
When I got home, said
They wanted to put a movie theater in the school and change the school around and all types of crazy shit. I was like, y'all petty as fuck.
so then I started calling her friends.
You called Tammy, and Tammy said she had not heard from her.
I don't go to the Derby for any reason, so I don't know if Walnut is still open or closed. I don't know what the fuck is up with Walnut. Just like I don't know what's up to with Delta. After all these goddamn years, I drove past Delta.
Denise had gone to the concert with
How long ago was that?
one of the most important calls that we made.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. I was in Jersey and we had to go to Philly to go to a Verizon store, and we drove by Woodhaven Road and Barberry Road and Red Lion.
I started calling the hospitals around.
I didn't get to see the school because we was on the road. We was behind the long ass wall, so I couldn't really see what they did to the school or whatever the case may be because we didn't drive on that side. We drove on the other side. So it's whatever. I don't really care for Delta any goddamn way. Delta could kiss my black ass.
Suddenly, Tammy found Denise's car on the side of the road.
So
But there was absolutely no sign of Denise.
Tammy called and said we found her car. Tammy was about
I don't know what style's doing her hair. Here go the two ponytails. This shit look just like what the hell I just took out her hair.
as fast as we could.
I'm about to wrap it up and put it in two little bamboo knots over there.
You see the
I
car.
don't damn know.
Not there.
I don't know what to do with my mannequin head's hair. All I got was rubber bands. I don't know what the hell to do with my mannequin head's hair because number one, I don't have all the supplies I need. Number two, I don't have my subscriber support, and nobody tell me what they want to see.
And that was Rob. And we found out Rob.
I'm getting off. I'll talk to y'all later.
She had made it very clear she just wanted to be friends.
John Bridges was killing